Hello everybody and welcome back to Natural Curlies TV. So today's video is going to be an October favourites. And I thought I'd do this because it's my birthday month, October. Yes, I'll be celebrating my 30-something birthday. Yeah, I just thought I'd share with you some things that I have picked up. Okay, so the first product is this Flora Curl Botanical Hair Solutions Cleanse Me Curl Refresh clay wash. So you may have already seen me use this product in a video, which is my first impressions, and I really like this actually as a conditioner more than a cleanser. I found it quite difficult to get off my scalp, but as a conditioner my hair felt really soft and I really liked it. So I thought I'd just share that with you. Yeah, Flora Curl, and I got this off Antidote Street. I believe it was £22, and delivery was really quick as well actually. So yeah, that was really impressed with that. There's lots of essential oils in this. You've got eucalyptus, peppermint, lavender, yeah, really nice scent as well it gave my hair, so I just thought I'd share that with you. The next favourite that I kind of want to share with you is some lip balm. It's that time of year when, you know, the weather is changing in the UK. Anyway, if you're lucky enough to be somewhere hot, then you might not have this issue, but when it starts to get cold outside, my lips tend to chap and I need something to protect it. And I have actually been using Burts Bees lip balm for some time, and it's a go-to for me. I always buy this. Like I don't even really use like lip gloss or anything like that because I don't find it moisturizes my lips. You just end up with really cracked lips afterwards, but this I really do like it. And like I said, I've always repurchased it, and it's 100% natural. So so yeah, it's always a bonus when something is 100% natural. So yeah, I would recommend kind of getting a couple of these. I keep one in my my work bag and one in my kind of everyday bag, so I have obviously I can always get to it when I need it, and I'm not going to suffer with dry chapped up lips. So tea tree oil, yes, this is the Cherish brand. Their oil is I mean, it's good. It's not something that you can ingest, because I know there are some really kind of high quality essential oil brands which you can actually kind of add to water and you can ingest it, but with Cherish you cannot. But anyway, back to the reason of why I was showing you this. So it's a time of year when, well, for me and the kids, is when we start to get cold, a sniffly nose, blocked nose, and the kids have already had a cold. As soon as they went back to school, it was like a week later, and like my son, who never wants to miss basketball, had to miss basketball because he just wasn't well at all. What I did is I have a like a diffuser, or I can't remember what it's called, but like a vaporizer type thing, and you put water in it and you add your essential oils, and then that fills the room with a kind of a beautiful scent of whatever essential oil you have chosen to use. In the case of when he had his cold, I used tea tree oil, and that really helped just to kind of get rid of that stuffy nose, that blocked up feeling. That tea tree is fantastic for that. I mean, tea tree is also fantastic for like cuts and bruises, all things. I think this is one of the essential oils that you should like have as a have in your cupboard like all the time, because it's just so it can be used for so many different things. But this time of year, definitely kind of colds and things that are going around, are really useful to have this in your cupboard. The next product I'm going to show you is by Hygiene, and it's the liquid iron 100% organic formula. So this is an iron supplement. As you may know, if you've been like if you are, you know, if you've been subscribed to Natural Curlies for quite some time, I've spoken about kind of iron like being an issue, like low iron being an issue for me, heavy periods, that type of thing. But I've never kind of wanted to take just like the pills that the GP may prescribe you. Like, I don't want to take kind of synthetic kind of iron or anything like that. So I like to go for the natural. I always like to go for the natural alternative, but please be guided by what your GP says. Kind of, you know yourself best and what you should be doing. So yeah. But anyway, I have been using this for quite some time actually, and it's another thing where I thought, you know what, I'm just going to share this because I know some other ladies have some issues with kind of low iron levels. So this might be useful. So this is actually it's not the great, it's quite sweet, this is, so it's not the greatest tasting. I have to mix it with a bit of water to kind of take the kind of the edge of the sweetness off. But I have found that it's kept my iron levels kind of really good and stable, and I've read when I was kind of taking it religiously, and this is why I've kind of repurchased it again, and this is also another reason why I wanted to share it with you, because I kind of started to notice I was feeling slightly tired and not really kind of feeling, you know, 100% myself, and I realised that I kind of wasn't taking this as religiously as I was before, when I was going through you know, like when my iron was really low and I had the issue with like my hair falling out and everything like that. So so yeah, I really like need to get back on it, step back on it, and start taking this as I was before, because it really did help. I mean, I got this from my local store. It's actually quite expensive. Anything that is good for you is never going to be kind of really cheap anyway. This was £21 from a store like local to me, which is called As Nature Intended. You can get this on Amazon as well. I've ordered it on there before, but it, you know, iron contributes to the reduction of tiredness and fatigue. If you're feeling sleepy and kind of like don't know why, you might just need the extra iron boost, something like that. Yeah, so I do definitely kind of like, this is one of the iron products I do recommend. I use other things as well, and I do other things like in my, you know, I also use other methods to top up my iron, such as kind of leafy green juices, drinking smoothies with kind of molasses in it, things like that. But yeah, this is definitely helpful. So my next must-have is these cards, and it's called Getting Into the Vortex, and it's by Esther and Jerry Hick. It's also, I think, she's also known as Abraham, I'm sure Abraham Hicks, on YouTube as well. So anyway, stepping back a little bit, when I went to Cornwall, Cornwall's just like fantastic for kind of alternative things. They have so many crystal shops there. If you're a spiritual person, like, you won't be disappointed at all, because you know you'll find like lots of little bits and pieces. But anyway, I went into a kind of a spiritual shop in Bude in Cornwall, and I picked up these cards called Getting Into the Vortex, and when I saw Esther, I thought, oh, I recognise that name, and I realised that obviously I watch kind of she calls herself Abraham Hicks. Sorry, I keep going between the two because it's through the teachings of Abraham. It's all very much about kind of universal energy, and also tapping into the right vibration for you, so that you are aligned and you can attract the things that you want to attract into your life. So yeah, this is what these cards are about. They're about kind of creating kind of good relationships, and when you're stuck, you pick up one of these, you pick up a card, you can look at it, and then you can be guided into the right direction and the right thinking, so you can become aligned again. And she very much talks about kind of your, going on your intuition and what actually feels right for you, and that's how I am starting to kind of lead my life, is trying to think about what is actually kind of right for me, making decisions on my feelings, my gut, my intuition, which is sometimes what we don't tend to do. We just tend to go with kind of what our head says, or what other people are saying around us. But yeah, these are relationship cards, so I'm hoping to have better relationships with these cards. Okay, so my final must-have are these Cherish Sanitary towels, what every girl must have. Apparently we use up to 11,000 Sancha towels in our lifetime. I didn't know that, and that is a huge amount, isn't it? And if you think about every female that is actually on the planet, and if we're using 11,000 Sancha towels being able to be disposed on landfills and things like that, imagine the amount of waste that we are actually creating, and that affects the environment. It's not good for the environment at all. So yeah, we need to kind of, I guess, think about, you know, what type of products that we are using. Are they biodisposable, and things like that. So this is why I am actually presenting these to you, because these Sancha towels were actually sent to me. I should also say that as well. But I'm so happy that they were, because they are so good. This particular brand, Cherish, are kind of doing a campaign called Now We Know, and it's to educate women and girls, young girls, into kind of what type of Sancha towels that they should use, and kind of being able, and also having access to Sancha towels which are non-toxic. That's the main thing that they are trying to kind of push forward, non-toxic Sancha towels, and that's something that I'm all for. If you've seen like my previous videos on the Sancha towels that I've spoken about, and the harmful things that they can do to our systems and also the environment, I mean, I mainly use kind of tampons at the moment, but they're natural, from a natural brand. When I was sent these, because I was trying to find like a good kind of non-toxic sanitary towel which also absorbs really well. This absorbs so well, and the fact that it's non-toxic is definitely a plus. If you're interested in purchasing these, you can get these online. I'll leave everything in the description box below. But yeah, I really enjoyed using these. They're really comfortable. They actually have really if you're someone that uses Sancha towels, they have like really good size kind of wings on them as well, because on other Sancha towels you find the wings, they don't really kind of wrap around the actual knicker, which can cause all types of mess. So yeah, I like that. And they've also got so many, like a range from panty liners to kind of day wear, night wear, overnight wear. So they've got like super long Sancha towels, but they're not kind of big and bulky, which is good, but they still absorb really well. So yeah, I'm so happy that I was sent these, and also I love that the fact that they're educating kind of women and girls to kind of wear non-toxic Sancha towels. I think that's just so important. So yeah, thank you very much. Okay, so those were my October favourites. I hope you enjoyed. I try and do the favourites whenever I feel like I've got enough things to kind of show you. I'm going to come in and show you like 2 things. But yeah, I do like to kind of share with you what I'm buying, and things that I feel have kind of benefited me in my life, and I feel that someone out there might also be interested in kind of purchasing it, or looking into it and then purchasing maybe something similar. I don't know. Anyway, thank you for watching. Love, light and blessings to you all. Bye bye.